Hey everyone, welcome to my second vlog. I loved all the comments and all the feedback I got on my first one, so I'm gonna make another one, and that's gonna be tomorrow. It's Monday night. I'm gonna do it all my Tuesday. Tuesday is a lot different than my Friday one that you saw in my last video. I'll put a link right up here if you haven't watched it. But Tuesday I have class from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So I'm having to bring a lot of stuff, a lot of like snacks and a lot of different things on the go with me. And I also, because I know I won't work out after that long day, I make myself sign up for a 7 a.m. cycling class. So I go straight from cycling to a long day of classes, and then I'm finally done at 5 o'clock at night. Not the typical senior college schedule for you, but that's how dietetics is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this second vlog, and stay tuned to what my day entails. All right, I'm about to go to my cycling class. It is 6:55, I have to leave in 5 minutes. I kind of woke up a little late, so I'm gonna be rushing through here. But yeah, sorry about this. I look exhausted, I am exhausted. You know those mornings where like your alarm goes off and you're just like, no. Yeah, that was one of, that's this morning. So I'm gonna show you really quick what I'm bringing. Number one, before my second class, I'm drinking this coconut water. Honestly, it's my favorite coconut water. I used to drink it all the time in high school. I'm drinking this. It's already gone actually. And then also I'm eating like I ate like 3/4 of this. Well, actually there's only like this much left now. So I ate like almost a whole entire Quest apple pie bar. So that's what I just ate. And then I'm gonna bring, these are my snacks I'm bringing. We have a lab from 11:30 until 2 that involves cooking, and so usually we eat a ton in that lab, and I usually don't even end up eating like an actual lunch. But for after cycling slash like snacks in between, I have this protein chia pudding. It's chia seed pudding, about like 1/4 cup of chia seeds, a cup of milk, half a scoop of protein powder, and then I also put some strawberries in there as well. I brought a plum. I brought, this is like a mix of like random cereal I put in here. And I bring frozen strawberries. It's like the best snack because by the time I want to eat them after cycling, it will be like halfway thawed and then they'll be yummy. And then, as always, I'm gonna bring my plastic cup filled with protein powder because then I fill this up with coffee and I make a mocha and it's delicious. So these are the snacks I'll be bringing throughout class. And then I'll be done with classes at 5 and then have a nice yummy dinner. So stay tuned. So we just finished cycling class and now we're headed to class. We get changed in the bathroom in here in the locker room, and then class until 5, so stay tuned.
And I need a hard copy. Usually I like email stuff, but this particular thing I need a hard copy because there are multiple pages from the
45 minutes.
Alright, so we just finished Nutrition and Disease, and now we're headed to our second class of the day. It's called Nutrition and Metabolism, the class that I tend to fail at, and both of us. So yeah, you know, we're just gonna go and try to learn about some iron today, because that's the vitamin we're learning about the metabolism today. And if you want to meet this kid right up here, yes. He's the only boy in our dietetics major, and so you know, if you're a boy out there and like are interested in nutrition, you should become a dietitian.
You'll be the minority.
You'll be the minority, and apparently get paid more. How unfair is that?
I don't think it's
well,
unfair.
Yeah. Why did I face the camera towards
How unfair is that?
All right. Well, anyways, stay tuned.
This a little different, and the reason for that is because before I actually started teaching this course on myself,
We'll see what we end up doing because this lab has to do with protein and enzymes. So I'll keep you guys updated. But as you can see, this is like the kitchen we work in. This has everything. And then right there, he's eating a protein bar right now. Quest bar. So the whole point here was to show that when you use fresh fruit in Jell-O, it doesn't become Jell-O. It just like doesn't set. So here it is, and you can tell it kind of spilled all over my phone when I picked it up. So I knew it didn't set. And then here's the fruit. This is the frozen fruit or the canned fruit one, and look, it's all set. Yay! And then the other enzyme ones, it's kind of difficult to explain, and you guys probably don't really care, so I'm not going to explain it. But we did 3 different experiments today. Now about to be done with lab and go on to my last class of the day, MNT, which is Medical Nutrition Therapy. And as I wait in class for our last lab to be done, I'm watching Josie Mai's newest video. Go check her out if you aren't already. So I just got out of lab. Walking, but I have a little break because we got a lab early, so I'm going to go get my coffee that I never had time to go get because I'm actually falling asleep. So because I got out of lab a little bit early, I was able to also go to my sorority house, 80 Pie, and get a salad. So this is what I come to when I go into 80 Pie. There's fresh fruit, some cereal, so you can get at any time. There's apples, bananas, and oranges. And this is a sandwich making bar. I always take the turkey off of that to put on top of my salad. And then this is a salad bar that we have every lunch and dinner. So it's really great to have all these options. And here's like the hot food. This very
I'll write that down
So I got to run home and get my coffee and get a great salad from 80 Pie. And I'll have a video footage before this. But now onto my last class, and then I'm done for the day. For the day, it's 5 o'clock. Woo! Devote college schedule, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. But no, actually it's not typical at all for most people. But for me it is. But I completely forgot until I got home that I'm participating. I got chosen for the top 4 to participate in a recipe contest with Ellie Cork. That Cork is like kind of like a mix between yogurt and cottage cheese, and it's really good. So they sent me a mystery box of 5 different ingredients, one of them being one of their flavors of cork. And I have to, by next week, make a recipe using those 5 ingredients. So these are the 5 ingredients I got sent. It's called Eat Clean Showdown. You'll start seeing on my Instagram me posting about things. But okay, for the flavor of cork they sent me, it's mint chocolate, yum. 80 calories for a container, 0 grams of fat, 11 carbs, and 14 grams of protein, so it's really high in protein. But so they sent me 6, oops. They sent me 6 of these. I don't have to use all of them, but they sent me 6 of the mint chocolate flavor. And then the other ingredients, is, the theme of the recipe has to be overnight oats too, so it's very specific. And coconut is #1 ingredient. Well, it's #2 ingredient because the mint chocolate yogurt. The third ingredient is an avocado. The fourth ingredient is ginger. And the fifth ingredient is loose Indian black chai tea. Whew. So those are very random ingredients, and I have to incorporate all 5 of those ingredients into a recipe that falls under the category of overnight oats. So if you have any ideas about this recipe, comment below, because I'm open to ideas, but I might have to think about this one and probably over the weekend make this recipe. So yeah, stay tuned for next week. I'll be posting whatever recipe I come up with. I'm not sure what that is. For now, I'm gonna probably go take a little 30-minute nap because I have a lot to do before the baseball. I'm going to a baseball game for UF tonight with some of my friends at 7. But I'm gonna take a 30-minute nap, work on some blogging stuff, slash I need to start filling out a study guide for an exam. So those 2 things, then baseball game, and well, dinner along with the blogging and study guide, but that's about it. So stay tuned. Okay, so my meals at 80 Pie for dinners are either 5 or 5:30 depending on the day. But if you can't make it to the dinner, you can get what's called a late plate. And so on Tuesdays I have to get late plates because I can't make it to dinner straight from my classes. So this is what a typical late plate usually looks like. It usually has some kind of protein, some kind of carb, some kind of vegetable, and then usually some bread or something in it. And as you can see, there's chicken. This chicken is breaded and is stuffed with spinach and cheese. So it's really yummy, but, oops, kind of focus it. It's really yummy, but like not the best for you. I mean, I still eat it, but then there's orzo with some kind of cream sauce, some veggies over here, and then garlic bread. And so, as you can see, this is like what I'll get. And like if I was to go to 80 Pie's dinner, I would have probably not gone this. I would have probably got the chicken, the veggies, and then like a side salad, because we have a salad bar for both lunch and dinner every day, so you can get a salad whenever. And I would have got maybe some of the orzo, but the bread, I do try to do gluten-free. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that I'm 100% gluten-free, because I definitely mess up. I definitely see things that aren't gluten-free and I'm like, oh, I must have that, and I eat it anyways. And especially, I started this back on Christmas break when I was home, and it was so easy because we rarely have gluten things anyways when I'm home. Like we have gluten-free, like well, we have Ezekiel bread, which isn't 100% gluten-free, but it doesn't disrupt, or like it doesn't like upset my stomach, so that's fine. And then like we usually have like quinoa and sweet potatoes like always cooked up and ready for me, so like I never even crave gluten when I'm home. But here like it's so hard because if I don't have like my own gluten-free carbs, then like I go to 80 Pie and I see that kind of stuff and I eat it anyways. So I'm not 100% gluten-free, but I do try, and I have gluten-free bread here at home. So I wouldn't eat, like I won't eat the garlic bread that's in this late plate. I'll like make my own toast if I want it, or have some oatmeal or something like that instead as my carbs. But yeah, so that is what I'll be eating tonight. One last word on like this kind of like dinner and like, well, my dinner in general, or just my eating in general actually. But like, I know a lot of people are like, if it fits in my macros, or if it like fits in like my like allowance, and like you would think from a health and fitness person that you're not gonna think that this should come out of my mouth. But I've never actually calculated my macros, or like what I need, or like pay, or like calculate, or like input every single thing I eat. Like I just have never done that. I've never, if you like have seen a little bit of my like intro video, like you'll know that like I did have an eating disorder at one point, and like if you guys want to hear more about that story, maybe I'll make a video in the future on that. But yeah, so like I've never really wanted to focus too much on like exact amounts of things, or like weigh things out, or like exact calories or fat or protein, because like I just like don't want to put that much focus on food. So like I'm finally at a healthy place in my life, and I'm finally at a good balance, and like so we'll see. Like I kind of just go with how my body feels, and like I'm really all about intuitive eating. trying to listen to your body and your hunger cues, and like, of course, like, no, not always eating 100% healthy, that's okay. And like, exactly with this dinner, like, I'm never gonna know how many calories or fat are in this again. Like, honestly, it's probably prepared pretty fattening. Like, the vegetables are never just steamed. They always have some oil or butter on them, and like, the orzo pasta is in like creamy sauce, and the chicken is breaded and is like stuffed with like spinach and like some kind of cheese. I'm not even sure what kind of cheese. So like, that's what I mean. Like, it would be impossible on my kind of schedule to know exactly how much I'm eating anyways, but it's kind of like led me to the healthy balance I've found. And so I guess it's like whatever works for anyone though, because like sometimes like you need to calculate to make sure you're getting enough in, and like sometimes you don't. So that's my little spiel though. And I'll update you on the rest of my night. Here at the baseball game. Yeah, because I'm doing a day in the life, so you get to get an impression of the
Wow, famous.
This is my G-Big. Oh no, go Gators. Her brother plays for FSU. But see, here's the game. Look at how pretty that sky is. There's Alba for you. Oh. Make it a big time. No, what do you have to say? So I really want you guys to meet two really important people in my life. They're mom and dad. So this is mom, and this is dad. What do you guys have to say to the camera?
You know, I never really thought that I would be famous, especially as someone's mom at this young of an age, but here I am.
She said it better.
Actually, that's like my big and 80 pride, but I call her mom, and then that's her boyfriend, so he's my dad. Mom and dad. I'm the little child, as always, never growing up. So I just got home from the baseball game, and I'm gonna start on some homework. But before I do that, I have to show you guys one of my favorite nighttime snacks, and like, this probably won't be the only thing I have, but I love making hot chocolate. Like, I have it every single night. I just love hot drinks, and of course I can't have coffee this late. So I make hot chocolate, but typically I make a healthier version of hot chocolate. So I use almond milk along with, like, I kind of make like a decaf mocha. And so like, I use instant decaf coffee, cocoa powder, and then also some chocolate protein powder. And I make that as like my hot chocolate. But then sometimes, you know, you just gotta have the real thing. And my favorite flavor of anything other than chocolate and coffee is pumpkin. Like, I grew up making pumpkin bread and pumpkin muffins every single week, and so I had this pumpkin spice hot cocoa mix from Target. And so when I really want something good and just not healthy at all, this is my go-to right here. So tonight we're gonna have the pumpkin actually. We're gonna have the pumpkin hot chocolate tonight. And then, yeah, from here on out, it's probably just gonna be photos. So hope you guys enjoyed this, and tell me, well, number one, help me with any recipe ideas that you have for that recipe contest with those 5 random ingredients that I have to make with. Number two, also don't forget to subscribe if you aren't subscribed already, because you don't want to miss all of these updates. Like, I'm starting to make more regular videos, so you don't want to miss out. And then also comment below about just what was the most interesting thing about this video to you, and what you'd like to see more of as well, because of course, like I always say, I want to make whatever you guys are interested in. So give me video ideas of what you want to see. I now know what else I'm having with my hot chocolate. My cookie butter. This is the cookie butter, the Quest Bar cookie butter that's high in protein and so good, and the recipe I was so excited about last vlog. So yeah, there's only that much left. Ooh, oh well, good thing it's healthy. So yeah, gonna have some of this either by the spoonful or on a rice cake. I'm not sure which one yet, but either way, this is gonna be in my tummy soon. Have a great night, everyone.